Well, I hate to say it, but winter's here. And about this time of year, I've got tons of these microfiber towels after a long season of car detailing. Now it's time to clean them, and I'm going to show you how to do it right. So here's what I have. I have a bin stuck to my wall where anytime I use a microfiber towel, I just throw it in there. And then at the end of each summer, fall season, when winter starts to creep in, that's when I take these out, I sort them, and I clean them. So the best thing to do is do what I did. Just dump them on the floor and then sort them out by color. Every now and then you'll run across one that's really, really nasty and gnarly that's probably not worth saving, especially when microfiber is as cheap as it is. But then there's some other ones that are in pretty good shape, like this one here, that are definitely worth keeping. So just kind of make a judgment call, sort them by color and sort them by condition. Sometimes you want to keep some that that can be good for extremely dirty use but aren't still trashed. And then other ones, oh boy, yeah, bad news. So I've separated them into piles of color codes. And the reason why is because I use certain colors for certain things. For example, like most people, I use a shop rag for things that are greasy and not delicate, like the undercarriage of the vehicle or just really dirty things that aren't going to be scratched easily. And then the green ones, or sometimes the yellow ones, are the ones that I use for the more delicate surfaces like the paint work or wheels and whatnot. And then the blue is what I use for just general cleaning things that are not quite delicate, like glass or inner wheel wells or things like that. And then I also have a pile of ones that are just way trashed, and it's really not worth keeping. I mean, microfiber towels are cheap enough to where you can get a lot of them for a little bit of money, but I still like to get some decent use out of them, at least a few times. But these aren't worth keeping because there's probably some grease and oil on here that I wouldn't want to get. Ooh, there's a bad one that I wouldn't want to get mixed in with this, and then make it so even these ones here or these ones here that still have some use left, it, ruins it. In fact, this one probably should go over here as well. So that's what you do is you color code them, and then you wash them separately in separate loads. So now the question is, what do you use? Well, there's two ways you can do it. One of them is you can just use this stuff right here, Chemical Guys Microfiber Wash. It works pretty good. It's kind of a one-step thing. But if you don't have this around, there's also some things around the house that you can use that would probably work just as good. And I'm going to show you what that recipe is to wash your microfiber towels. Okay, are you ready for the super secret recipe to cleaning microfiber towels? Here it is. Liquid laundry detergent. Don't eat this. Simple Green. I buy it by the gallon because I use it so much. And I'll put a link in the show notes below as to where you can get yours if you want. And white distilled vinegar. I'll tell you why in a second. So what you do is you wash your microfiber towels on hot water using liquid detergent only. You pour some Simple Green in the wash, and you don't add any sort of fabric softener because the distilled white vinegar is what you add in the rinse cycle, acts as a natural fabric softener. And then when they're all clean, and you may have to do 2 washes depending on how bad they are, you dry them on the lowest heat setting, and again without any dryer sheets. And it's very important to use liquid because liquid will rinse away much better than powder laundry detergent. It's that simple. Get it? Simple. So that's a recipe I've used for many, many years, and it works great. Now, if you can get your hands on some of the Chemical Guys stuff or stuff like it, that works great too. Nice and easy. It's obviously a one ingredient recipe. But if you don't have it, those 3 simple household ingredients will do the job. And then once you get them all clean, make sure you inspect them. Just make sure that there's nothing on them that got on them that could scratch your paint or do any damage or anything that you might have missed. And then you fold them up really nicely, throw them up on the shelf in your garage, and you're ready for the next season. So that's another tip from me. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's helpful for you. I'm always doing stuff like this. Make sure you subscribe below for more. See you in the next video.